Alright, welcome back to more 13. Just real quick, just a second ago I was looking around and I did find where you can look at the documents and other things that you've done. Alright, if you choose continue rather than load game, which is what I've been using, if you choose continue, you can continue playing, or you check here. And since we've completed the game, now we can see all of the 20 conspirators. Of course, it doesn't show number 1, but of course we know who he is. It's Wally Sheridan. The rest of the guys, there's the bank guy, there's an admiral. Number 17, that was Steve Rowland's wife. And she's not X'd out because she's actually still alive. She was in the lower floors of the yacht begging for Wally Sheridan to let her have her son back.
We must get rid of him before he
Let's see. Calvin Wax, the defense secretary. William Stanwell, the chief of staff. Philip Gillespie, secretary of state of the interior. Clayton Willard, senator. And Irvin Allerby. It's kind of hard to read. This text is a little bit blurry, but I'll try to read it the best I can. He's a judge and part of Sheridan's judge in the Sheridan affair. Franklin Edelbright, he was the admiral on the USS Patriot. We took him out. Dan Harrison, the congressman. Jasper Winslow, he was the CEO of Winslow Bank, which we saw in the first of the game. Orville Mickamar, I can't read it. It's all blurry. Proprietor, press groups, and McCall. Of course, we took him out. Everybody remembers him. Seymour McCall. Lloyd either Jennings or Jerrings, advisor to the White House, like Jennings. And there's Steve Rowland, the man whose identity that we took. And this is his widow. Harriet Tremora, CEO of Federal Steel Corporation. Jack Dickinson, CEO of American Legion. Norman Ryder, Colonel of the National Guard. Kim Rowland. Edwin Raucherberg, CEO CBN Channel. Eli Shepard, Director, General, Department of Defense, and there's Mr. Johansson, which we took him out, and we raided his office, Director of Plain Rock Asylum. So those were the 20 conspirators, and I'm sorry if I screwed up their names, but from where I'm reading it, maybe y'all can read it better, but from where I'm reading it, it's a little bit blurry. We acquired all of our skills, which I believe I have gone through this game and actually missed a few skills. We get the stunning skills, sixth sense, silent walk, breathing, first aid, dual weapon, lockpick, and sniper. I can't remember which one that I have actually gone through the game and not quite acquired, but I know there's been times that I've played this game that I've actually gone through and not acquired all of them. This is the story in the comic book form if you want to go back and read it. It basically starts from the beginning.
Can't remember a thing.
You go through, I think it'll, yeah, a little time lapse. It'll go through it by itself. If you want to do so, if you want to do that, that's cool. But documents. This was what I was looking for at the end of the last video. I actually did acquire all of the important documents in the game, and this is probably the first time that I've ever played directly through the game and didn't have to go back and look for the documents. I got them all. So let's see, this looks like, and again I can't read it very good.
Number 13 is still alive.
This is... Alright, this... Okay. This is Steve Rowland's passport. This must have been his file that was stolen from the Pentagon. We recovered it. wads of banknotes.
I can't remember a thing.
And a bank transfer from Colonel McCall to Steve Rowland.
Number 13 is still alive. We must get rid of him.
And there's a
before
photo
he breaks
of
the operation.
Steve Rowland. That's number 3, I think. I think that's Stadwell and McCall. And there's Steve and his widow.
Class A hero mission.
Alright, FBI file. Let's see what we got here on. Okay, this is the file from the investigation into Sheridan's assassination.
Steve Rowland.
There's a photo of
For the murder of William Sheridan.
Steve Rowland. More photo. There's the cartridge. I don't think that's the cartridge. I think that's the bullet. There's a portrait of the Sheridan brothers. Okay, there's an autopsy report, coroner's report,
You are under
and
arrest for the
there
murder
is
of
the
William
arrest
Sheridan.
report. From when they thought they arrested Steve Rowland, but in actuality they arrested Jason Fly. Or maybe they did arrest Steve Rowland and then the mongoose took him out. Alright, White House file. Let's see. It says number 3.
I've got a
You'll find attached the proof that number 13 is still alive. The mongoose claims he killed him on the yacht the other evening, but this morning he resurfaced at Winslow Bank. Number 1. Alright, photo of the Klan members. Video surveillance photo. There's us going into the bank that morning. And letter to General Stadwell. When searching Carrington's apartment, the Secret Service discovered documents which formally identify him as the person in charge of the counter-inquiry into the assassination of William Sheridan, whose acts have held up the FBI anti-terrorist cell investigation conducted by Colonel Amos. The latter has lodged a complaint with the Pentagon which compels the government to keep the Chief of Staff, Benjamin Carrington, in solitary confinement for the duration of the investigation. Colonel Wax, Defense Secretary. Okay. So that was basically their reasoning for locking Carrington up. Of course, we broke him out, so. Alright, so we got number 17 file. So this is Steve Rowland's widow. Alright, and this looks like a medical report showing how they were going to alter Jason Fly's identity.
We must get rid of
How
him
they did the
before he
surgery.
breaks the operation.
Photo of the patient. He looked like a mummy. Okay, leave the apartment as fast as you can, Kim. I killed Sheridan. They betrayed me. I'm wounded. Meet me where the Indian goes. If you get there too late, forgive me. I love you, Steve. Alright, so that's the letter from Steve Rowland to his widow. And they actually did meet for a brief period of time at the cabin, which we went to. And that's where we found Kim. And that's where Steve Rowland passed away.
You are under arrest for the murder of William Sheridan.
And there's another bank transfer from McCall to Kim Rowland this time.
He knows we.
Alright, Kim, the operation went well. I transported our man to the Shallot. Meet me there. BC, alright, BC, that's Benjamin Carrington. Okay. So that's where Carrington contacted Kim. Alright, let's see, am I reading these right?
He wants revenge.
Okay, yeah, that is from. Okay, I think that is from McCall to Rowland. I'm not sure.
I've got a class A
Anyway,
hero mission.
number 10 file. Alright. Okay, this is a fax. The meeting will take place at the sanctuary Monday evening. Kind regards, number 5. I'll be grateful, my dear friend, if you could. I can't read this. I can't read the PS. Maybe y'all can read it.
You are under arrest for the murder of William Sheridan.
Alright, number 10. Thanks for your message. I'm counting on you to keep the young soldier under observation for as long as you think fit. He knows too much about Total Red.
You are
Number
under
11.
arrest for the murder of William Sheridan.
Alright, another bank transfer. And this is from McCall to Johansson. So they must have set up the account in McCall's name. And that's how they were paying everybody off. Okay, Pentagon file. This is Roland's Pentagon file. He was an only child from Alabama. Married to Kim Roland, daughter of General Carrington. Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot about that. Kim Roland is the daughter of General Carrington, and it says they have no children, but we all know that that's not true. I wonder what, that's strange. I wonder why they put that in there. Okay, there's his service record. Promoted to first lieutenant. Volunteers to join the SPADs. Departs on Operation Desert Storm, probably. Start of Operation Desert Storm. Alright, and Pentagon file says that he did die during his service.
He knows we betrayed him.
There's a photo.
Revenge.
Alright, here is a bank transfer from Stadwell to McCall. I don't see anything just particularly peculiar about these bank transfers. Or I haven't so far. Maybe I'm not reading too far into it. Alright, there's a plan for Total Red. Looks like they were going to hit Seattle, Washington. They were going to hit San Francisco. Let's see. That looks like Phoenix, Arizona. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, no, that's not Phoenix. Phoenix is further west. They were going to hit a town in Idaho. They were going to hit somewhere on the border of Wyoming, South Dakota, and Nebraska. And somewhere across from Colorado into Texas. Not too far from where I live.
He knows we betrayed him.
They're going to hit,
Wants revenge.
yeah. Okay. Mostly concentrated up into the northeast.
I can't remember a thing.
Okay. And this is a fax. Number 11. Number 17 is still on the run. She escaped from the Mongoose's men. Stay alert. Number 13. Okay. Alright, here's number 7's file. Alright, go to the SPAD's camp on the island of Calaveritas, where you'll take command of the USS Patriot submarine. The cargo is waiting for you. Number 11 will send you the follow-up instructions once you're there. Take care. Carrington got away from us at Emerald. Number 3. Okay. Another bank transaction to Edelbright. Okay. Alright, well, alright, that's from Stadwell to Edelbright, and I believe that number
He knows we betrayed
7 is probably Edelbright. Okay, simulation of state of war throughout America. 15 states will be involved in Operation Total Red, the large-scale simulation during which the Pentagon deems itself to be in a real state of war. Military maneuvers will follow what General Stadwell describes as a classic process, though on a much bigger scale than usual. I can't read that. I guess that's division of Marines with helmets painted red will be the invaders. They will attack by air and sea at different locations, which remain a closely guarded secret. Their objective is to seize various strategic centers known only to their units. Clearly, the mission of the conventional forces is to prevent them achieving this goal. As Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, it
You are under arrest for the
It is incumbent on Joseph Galbraith, the current president of the United States, to. All right. Okay. All right, that was all right. Number 9's file. Okay, caterer bill.
He wants revenge.
Okay, this looks like the caterer bill from the night that we were at the estate where they had the secret meeting, where everybody was dressed up like Klan members. Okay, financial backing list. Can't read those are too small. Okay,
He knows we betrayed
number
him.
5.
He wants revenge.
It's from Stadwell to Clayton Willard. Okay, photo. And there's their symbol. Alright, number 3. This is Stadwell. Alright, so this is from Calvin Wax to William Stadwell. 1.2 million. Alright, dear number 3. I'll never have to share my toys again. Number 13 hit the bullseye before succumbing in turn. Forced to be silent by the mongoose. P.S. Make sure his men have picked up the body. Number 2. Alright, so that was a message from number 2 to number 3. Alright, so I guess number 2, was that Wax? Okay.
I can't remember.
Alright, scratched out to Calvin Wax, so that's probably Wally Sheridan, 3.8 million. Alright, number 2, Galbraith is taking over. He's incapable of making a decision without consulting you, isn't he? Make use of this, but don't abuse it, my friend. Number 1. Alright, letter concerning Carrington. Number 2. It's official, General Stadwell is replacing Carrington as Chief of Staff. P.S. Find a pretext for declaring the state of emergency during Total Red at the precise moment that the Army,
13 is still
under cover of major
before he wrecks the operation.
maneuvers, occupies the country's main strategic centers. Number 1. Okay. And number 1 is going to show us who he is. Maybe. All right. This is an invitation. Mr. Walter Sheridan, President of the United States of America, is honored to invite you to a cocktail party on December 20th, 2003. I hope it was somewhere warm. On the occasion of his presidential election. All right. Photo of Kim Rowland, and she was invited as well. All right. So that's it. Pretty cool. And I'll have to say this: if you'd have told me that there was 33 missions in this game, I'd have probably not believed you. But there was. You know, some of them were short, some of them were long, but there was 33 missions. So that's pretty cool. 33 missions, 34 videos, 1 bonus video. Okie doke. Appreciate everybody watching, and stay tuned. I'll be coming up with something sometime soon. It may be a while. I'm going to take some time and decide. But appreciate everybody watching, and stay tuned for more Let's Play videos. This is Scorbionic signing off. Later.